Welcome back, agate lovers, to another slab to cab video. That's where we take a slab like this and turn it into a cabochon. So what's the story behind this slab? Turns out I made it myself from a rock that I found out at the Kokernot 06 Ranch near Alpine, Texas. There are so many amazing agates out there. This one, I was super surprised when I started slabbing it. I swear I was seeing letters in there. Doesn't that look like, well, maybe English letters or perhaps some alien language? And check out all that banding. Well, what I'm going to do is find a spot on here where I can make a decent looking cabochon. I'll draw it, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So what do you think of this shape, the classic oval? What I wanted to do is incorporate that sort of, well, almost a pinkish color there in the middle, along with all of those tiny bubbles. So this particular cab won't incorporate that banding, but I've got lots more of this to play with. And as a matter of fact, I might capture just a little bit right there. You see that? I don't know how well this pinkish, sort of orangish stuff here in the middle will shape and shine. It looks like it's fairly hard, but as you can see, it's got a little bit of coarseness to it. We're going to find out. So the next step is to take this back into the shop, get it on the trim saw, and trim away as much as I can outside the line. Then I'm going to take this to the cabbing machine and I'm going to fine tune that oval shape using the coarse grit wheel. After that, I will get it on a dop stick, and then we will meet again over at the cabbing machine. Let's begin on the 80 grit wheel. This is where I'm going to do the basic shaping and form the dome. Here's how it looks, dry. No shine, of course. Next up is the 220 grit wheel. Let's clean up those scratches and fine tune that shape. And there you go. Now you see the patterns coming through. Still no shine. Our next wheel, the 280 grit soft wheel. I'm going to push in here. Get it really smooth. Check it out. Looking good. Still no shine though. Let's see what happens after the 600 grit wheel. What will this do for our shine? And okay, now we can start to see the reflection of the shop lights. We can do a lot better than that though. Let's move on to the 1200 grit wheel. This should really start to shine now. Let's see. Okay. Good reflection after 1200 grit. The polish is coming through. I like that. Let's go to the last wheel. That's the 3000 grit wheel. And now how does it look? Ooh, okay. Good reflection. Very pretty stone, I think. Let's see if we can do any better, though. Let's move over to the wet belt sander. Get on the cerium belt. Spend a few minutes here. This is probably 50,000 grit. And, ooh, for the final polish, check it out. That looks really good. Nice reflection. Very cool. Okay, let's take this inside for a closer look. Check it out. Our West Texas agate cabochon is, well, all finished. And, well, yes, it took a good shine, as you can see, and looks like it would make a nice piece of jewelry. Let's take a closer look at this. What do we think here? Wow. Look at all those little bubbles. Love those bubbles. And what about the translucency here? Yep. It's hard to hold this thing. Let me see if I can do it like this. There we go. There, you can see the translucency. Of course, we have some banding. All right. Oh, yes, look at that. That's nice. Now, what about this sort of pinkish area here? You see it is softer, right? You can see that in the reflection. And it did not take the mirror-like shine that the rest of the agate took, but that's okay. Gives it a nice contrast, I think. Yeah, I hope you agree. That's a good shape, decent dome, I suspect. What about the backside? Ooh, well, this is how we started 7 grits ago, and you can see I've still got a little dop wax stuck in there. And this is how it looks after all those sanding stages, so to speak. I think it looks pretty good. Hope you do as well. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you like this video, please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.